Okay, this video is prepping for the holiday season. It's 1 week before Thanksgiving. I'm leaving for Thanksgiving, so I want to make sure that my van is all ready to go and all systems are running. Right now, I'm at a local campground intentionally. I'm charging my batteries fully, and right now, I'm going to, in the next 3 or 4 hours, go through every single system. The reason is because I want every single system working when I leave. And this is my chance that if it's not working, to either have a week to get it fixed, or I fix it, or call someone to fix it for me. So I'm here. You can probably hear my inverter charging the batteries. First thing I do, obviously, I've already done it, is turn the battery on, hit my Firefly. Now I'm going to go through every single system. So I'm going to go through my awning light, my porch light. I'm going to extend and then retract my awning, push my bed up and down. Here are my fluids. I'm definitely, since it's winter, going to make sure that tank heater works, make sure my water pump is working, and my electric water heater is working. Now, I've intentionally not hooked up water because I want to make sure this water pump works and the water heater works from when I'm boondocking. And so that's why I've got some fresh water here, and I'll eventually dump it all. So the first thing, of course, is go through every one of these. Next, we're gonna go through all the lights, make sure all the lights work, both daylight and day mode and night mode, right? We all about night mode. Then we go down here. I am going to turn my air conditioner on. Now remember, we learned from the rallies to move this down to about 58 and turn it on and on high to verify the air conditioner is working, especially if you haven't had it on for a few weeks. Let's make sure everything's working for your air conditioner if you go into hot climates or warm climates. Next, this is probably the most important page you can look at. Obviously, I'm passing through. I'm at bulk. I want to make sure this is working. I've got this working now. See, I'm inverting. This number here is really important. So if you have a lithium battery package, and I do, I've got the Freedom package, it's got to get to a high of 14.6. And if it gets that high, then the battery, the BMS, the battery management system, then allows all batteries to level out. It's different than float, just have all 6 of them rather level out. So you'll see this go up and down. The good news is our inverters, if set on lithium, by the Xantrex inverter manual, it does go up to 14.6. Mine will eventually. I'm down about 300 amps right now, but it'll go up, and all it has to do is get to 14.6 for a minute or so, and it'll get all those batteries nice and level. I think we all know if we press pass through or bulk, these will change. What I want you to see is this is the page you want to see, and you want to see DC power going through. Now, if you do have a challenge with your inverter, I think everyone knows to press this. You can see where all of your settings are. So as you can see, recovery 14.2, low battery 11, and all the things I want to see. From there, I go here. Now, I do use the mobility help desk internet access that's provided in the RV. So I'll turn this on and verify I can get totally booted up, and I'm good to go. Then I'm going here and see if I have any issues here. None, of course. Now this part is finished. The next thing I'm going to do is turn the refrigerator on. I'm going to leave it on. I want to make sure it gets nice and cold in that refrigerator. Now, when I leave today, I'm going to turn it off. I just want to make sure everything works. Now, because it's winter, I want to also make sure my furnace works. I don't want to show you this to you because a lot of people are asking questions about how I do this. We've got a couple people doing it differently, but I'm going to show you how I do it. So obviously, we've got a video on how to turn this on, which I'll do later, and verify it's all working, etc. I want to show this hookup. So right now, as you know, this is your carbon monoxide test. This is where your furnace comes out of, and your furnace is right behind this wall. Under your seat, it's right down there behind your driver's side rear seat. Now, the good news is, if you put your bed down, this heater, because it's facing up, will really keep you nice and toasty. But what about the rest of the RV? Lots of videos out there. Here's how I do it. So first, as you probably know, this is just twist off. I purchased this on Amazon. It's aluminum on the inside. This is the one that should come with the vehicle, or rather through Auto-Term. And I put on here this connector here, and then I put a piece of Velcro on it. The reason, because before I turn it on, I'm going to stick it in here and twist it, and therefore it stays. You'll also notice I've got this pipe that comes out this direction. Now, it will get longer. It's cold right now, and I'll be able to expand it when it gets warmer. The bottom line is that furnace, I've tested it on a previous video you may have seen, and it gets about 150, 160, 170 degrees coming out here, so it really gets very hot, and it'll toast you really well. People ask me, why do I use the hose? The reason is because when I have the couch out into the bed formation, the bed comes right to about here, and this will actually come out too right out here. So I won't step on it. I wake up at night, but I've got air pumping into the rest of the RV. What's most important for me is I always open up the door to the bathroom. This door, the front door of the bathroom, so that hot air that's coming here will then come here and not just heat the front of the RV, but will also automatically heat the bathroom, so we have nice warm air in the morning going to the bathroom. The last thing I want to share with you is the importance of space. So I think everyone knows I love my roll-up shades. I've got them, they're very thick, but also they are really good insulators. So I can put this down, the middle one down, zip it down the whole way. The reason that's important is because my number one place to lose hot air, warm air, is going to be the windshield. So I put this down, I've just eliminated 5 feet of RV that I need to warm up. And therefore it gets nice and toasty in here. Last thing I want to tell you, I forgot about this, is one more thing. Frankly, it's probably the most important thing you can do. You watch AAA, they say most accidents are because of low tire pressure. Lots of discussion about where's your tire pressure, how much should I have on it. So here's where it's at. I'm opening up my driver's door. You'll see the silver placard. Oops. Right there. And that silver placard tells you exactly what your tire pressure should be. I'm in a 170 extended MD2, and therefore mine says 54 front, 58 back. That's based on what the master outfitter knows for this particular vehicle, for this configuration. So it's very important that you do that. I have lots of my friends who have tried going to 80 pounds. It rides really rough. Plus, the higher the pressure, the higher the chance of getting a blowout. So that's everything I do. Make sure it's all squared away. And I think you should be good to go. After you've tested everything, which I'm going to do right now, I will test the tank heaters. Very important. I'm going to a cold environment. The tank heaters not only keep your water warm, also keeps your battery banks warm. I'm definitely going to run water through the water pump. I'm definitely going to run that water heater for 30 minutes and make sure I can get really hot, steamy water. Then I'll empty these all out and do each and every button, testing every single thing. Most importantly, you'll make sure that sucker right there at some point goes to 14.6. The best way to make sure it does, the DC Powerhouse, is to use the Victron Connect app. And I think everyone knows I've got that app, a video on how to run the app as well. Okay, thanks everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.